yeah, donkey.
It was one or the other.
They
no,
named the session "Meetings and Donkey."
all in all, there's an ass on the roof.
All right,
Much like how there was that pizza on the roof of the house in Breaking Bad. And I actually been to New Mexico, and I've actually went to that house.
Yeah, I bet you the owners were furious and wanted you to stay away because if they saw you have a pizza box.
Absolutely, the people who were at that house basically stated, "No, no large gatherings. We don't want that nonsense. It's already famous enough. Leave us alone."
They have it like fully fenced off and everything.
And I think New Mexico is a castle doctrine state.
Yeah.
Most states are. They're very...
Just don't do it, Kiri. Don't do it.
Boy. So anyway, I guess we'll pick up on the next day. Everyone's party
Everyone's hungover.
Everyone's party out. I'm going to assume Scrappy gonna tell
hungover.
Scrappy gonna tell Seawall about the party as well since her heart concerning breaking off from Clara Saylor's church to form her own.
If memory
first let my guy get a coffee. And then he'll go to William. Yeah. Where's what? Actually, I'm just gonna be like, shit. I'm probably sure where he is, but I'm just gonna be like, this is Shadow Lead to any shadows. Does anyone know where William is?
What you want? As Veb is like getting up and Mittens is sleeping on top of him.
Oh, sorry, wrong frequency. I switch over to the shadow channel and basically just ask the shadows where William is.
Hello, this is Shadow 3 as an only non-hungover shadow over here. I'm pretty sure William is at his lab as we speak.
Alright, thank you.
Yep, he's always north. He oftentimes is north of the area, currently having to invent shit.
So, after having my coffee and cooking myself probably a...
do you want me keeping an eye on the pirate captain that's here right now?
Yes, just keep me up. If they do anything suspicious, let me know. If they do it... Ty, this is the pirate captain that is wanting to work with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep an eye out on them. If they do seem in trouble, you have prerogative to at least try to help them. Though keep yourselves hidden.
Alright,
let me do this. Alright, Kiri, you wake up you're at my house, right?
Yeah.
Amos, you also at the house?
Of course, why would I not be?
Well, no, because my character had a housewarming party, because he actually bought a house.
He's likely to be there. I think we already went over this.
Of which, yeah, Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I already said my piece. Go ahead.
Right.
Okay, so I imagine Mittens was probably just, like, sleeping with your sister.
Probably all in, like, that cuddle position. Just thinking...
Hey,
alright, so that's a 30, so... Ty, I'm guessing a 30 for my cooking. I'd probably make a decent breakfast for everyone.
Yeah.
That's still at that. You guys smell bacon.
And the grand brothers, though nameless, has to take the paladins back to the hospital because they broke orders. So they're gonna have hospital food.
Yeah. I'm literally just help at this point. I'm just the help.
After
you help with that, you can help with the intoxication. Help.
Yeah.
And again, no one knows how that donkey got on the roof. We still don't know to this day.
Even Veb doesn't remember. Which means he drank a lot.
The ongoing theory is Veb and Bloodpike had a competition of who could throw the donkey on the roof. That's the theory right now. An
And,
unproven
and,
theory,
no,
but that's one of
and
it.
no one knows who won. The only thing that knows that a couple of adventurers, including the Grand Sorcerer Star, looked up to see a donkey on the roof before they departed.
The donkey was fine. Like, it's not like injured, it's just there.
No, they're just surprised that it's there in the first place.
And again, there's no easy roof access. You need a fucking
No.
ladder.
Or be a brute strength.
Oh boy.
So after a nice breakfast for everyone, I'm gonna get our train and head up north to the facility.
Nom. Nom.
You know, do all the check. Go through all the doors and everything, and finally at the workshop and be. William, you there?
Yeah, what do you need?
I have a report I think you might find interesting.
What's that?
Well, it's regarding Sister Heart.
Okay.
So, last night, I think you already heard, I'm guessing, what happened last night.
Dot.
William?
Yes.
I said, do you know what happened last night? Or did you hear anything last night? Anything weird?
I heard there was a massive party. I didn't show up because I don't see much use in them most of the time, as I have much work to do.
Scraps gonna say there's breath. Good thing you don't know about the donkey yet. Anyways, well, Sister Heart was also there. It was a party that I orchestrated. It was a housewarming party. Finally got a house besides living in the castle. And, well, Sister Heart seems to have more of a change than I expected. She said, because all these people that came together, smiling, laughing, having fun, she's more thinking about starting her own church.
Yes, thank you for assisting me in one of the things I've been working on, trying to get her to break away from that faith. There's a religion that believes in self-perfection that might fit with her well.
Yes, she, I don't know the words to it, but when she saw everyone smiling and everything, she basically had second thoughts about the church that she's currently working at. That makes sense. But I just wanted to give you a report on that. You didn't hear anything else weird about this party?
Not particularly. I've been busy.
Have you eaten?
Yes.
What did you have?
Food from the mess here. It's fine. You train the cooks.
Alright. How much sleep are you getting?
Enough. Click.
He just closes the door. God damn it.
This.
I'm just gonna head back to the town.
This will sound like a weird question for everybody, but have you ever seen the show The Critic?
A
No.
long time ago.
Yeah, it was. I think I remember it.
It was by the same creators of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
So, basically, you're just going to hear, like, the ultimate belch of, like, going, and it's absurdly loud.
Which at least wakes a lot of people up. Currently, the only thing you hear, scrap is Shao 3 looks like Captain Beaumont is entering the pirate captain that's friends with Kiri with Veb. Captain Beaumont and Captain Norca is discussing something in their room. They're pretty much laughing, having a good time, but she's pissed off at one of the contracts she received.
It's probably not who I think it is, but Veb just grabs the nearest person on his right and goes, let's drink!
Oh God.
uh, as one, and let me do a random citizens. It's your alchemist who's increased the spike of the strength so she can feel all of it. In other words, thanks to her strength, your drink is now pretty much an narcotic for her. Thanks to her tampering with it.
This is a keg where it was one of the times where I rolled a nat 20 on making. Believe me, I'm keeping a track on those.
So anyway, two pirates are meeting, and two pirate captains are winning, and one was pissed off at a contract. Like, Sal one, do you want me to listen any further to find out which contract she's mad at? See something with one of the local nobles. Scrap.
I'm sorry. I had to finish my phone call. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Like, Sal one, do you want me to continue listening to the conversation? It seems to be connected to one of the nobles, which
Ooh,
ooh.
please do.
I just heard she ordered her core master to assassinate him, or at least send a message to quote unquote no human trafficking.
Ooh, this. So this noble. So what I'm hearing is there was a noble that's involved in human trafficking.
Yes. Oh, yes. Apparently, she want she wanted she want she wanted Blackguard powers to escort him more than once, and 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 Captain Norca is pissed.
What is how the noble that you're talking about? How big is this noble? Is this like a small time noble? Is this like a medium size, or is this like a big time noble?
Major noble.
Ooh, to who? To what? To what kingdom?
Your kingdom.
Ooh,
I thought we officially succeeded.
Remember, some of the nobles didn't go on your William's side directly. They're still doing like bad things.
out of the no, this is one of the nobles we haven't really gotten our grips on. What is he mainly like? In chart, like, what is he known for besides the bad stuff? Like, does he have like a big fiefdom? Does he have a good port area, a good farmland area? Like, what is his area known for that he
Uh,
rules?
Farmland outside the kingdom.
We're absolutely going to buy that place up. Buy it up.
Keep it. Keep an eye on them if they begin to start moving. Try to delay them, aka make it look like there's a blockage on the road or there's a lot of people in the hallway. I'm gonna report this to William instantly.
2 knots all the land.
All right. All right. In that case, since Captain Bulma is here, send me a bunch of alcohol. That's just that should show him down, given that he's a freaking dwarf.
I know who to call. Veb.
Hey,
Ding ding ding.
hey,
I need
that's me.
alcohol. A lot of it. I need to go to someone.
Alright. How many butts do you need?
It enough to distract a pirate captain who's also a dwarf. I think you know who it is.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are those, and then. Okay! I can give you 12 butts! Specifically two of which are very high alcohol beers. The others are standard alcohol levels as far as like wine, beer, and whiskey go.
Just whatever you need to do to distract this pirate captain.
Alright, give me a minute to try and just get this off of the wagon.
So as Veb is doing that, I'm immediately contacting William. Be like, William, do you read over?
What do you need?
There's information that I think that could be useful to us, and a noble that we could use. There's word of a noble in his kingdom, a very powerful one that is known for farmland outside the kingdom. But it seems he's been dabbling in human trafficking. Some of the pirates that are here want to send him a message. Seems like they are not too keen on that human trafficking part.
Veb coming in. We definitely could use that farmland in addition to the farm that we already have.
I've been told it's a massive amount of farmland outside the kingdom.
Oh. Nobody in this city will go hungry, and we'll have an excellent culinary school. Veb out.
What should we do, William? I've distracted the pirates for a time, as before they go after this nobleman.
Let's go ahead and bring him in.
Roger. To the cells up north? Or is this an official meeting with him?
Keep it quiet. Grab it quiet for now.
Roger that. Alright, let's see. There's a shadow leak, shadow 5, 7, and 9. Do you copy?
I copy. We're going to the Noblelands, huh?
Yes, we're going to pick up a special guest to have a very special chat with. And I give him all the details of the noble. Say, bring him in if you can. I will permit a little bit of roughness with him, but not enough for him to die. Just enough little pain compliance. If he tries to resist.
Alright, roger that.
Alright, what do I need to roll, Ty? Stealth?
Stealth, yeah.
Luckily, my shadow...
Because fortunately, we're switching over to Rev for a second. When you bring in the rolls of alcohol, what's it called? Bone walks in and introduces you to my friend. How are ya?
Good. How are you doing?
We're just having a little meeting right here. This is Captain Enzo, her first mate, and her quartermaster. And well, you can see the picture I posted. It's a goblin with a cloak of invincibility and a sniper rifle almost twice her size, and it's pretty much almost like, despite and it's pretty much smile like, "Hey, how you doing?" Pretty much bright and sunny pretty much as bright as sunny as you could be.
When you said that, did you say Enzo or Mzo?
No, so I probably should pick a better name. Endo.
Okay. Not a good friend.
It's in the Discord. As well as her picture.
Okay. Alright, I just went to Discord. Okay. I see it right now. I got us some brews. Who's up for wine? Red, white. Who's up for whiskey? Who's up for beer? And yes.
I always up for beer. I'm always up for beer. Give him the best shot. As
Let's do this.
the three black girl person looking at her like, yeah, we're going to be here for a while. Just keep him calm. Like, Core Master, lay low until we get this guy calmed down, and then go do your duty. Here's the location of the noble. Here's where he hangs out. I'm alright, ma'am. As soon as we calm him down. So, thankfully, thanks to that, we had a little time to get the noble out before the Core Master decides to use that sniper rifle, if you know what I mean.
Mittens goes to any of the females that and just decides to be like a cute little pony.
The Core Master pats her head.
Even though she's not a pony by any stretch.
The Core Master pats her head like, I've never seen a pony. I've never seen a horse before.
Nuzzle, nuzzle, nuzzle.
She hugs him like a little kid.
Yep. Alright. Let's break this. Let's get the spig in here and okay, there we go. Open. There we go. Hold the first drink. Oh, okay, I'll take the first drink then.
No, I'm sorry. Like, it's over my dead body as Bone takes the first drink and downs it almost instantly.
Oh, brother from another mother. Let's just keep pouring it out. And Veb just pours out more and more and more.
Alright, boy. As Norka, her first mate at Core Master is like, this is gonna be a long day, isn't it? let's drink up.
Don't you want to join us?
The first mate just says, nah, good. Like, Captain Leonard, like, come on. Given where you from, you need a drink. You need to escape from life.
Like I said,
you're right.
I have beer, I have wine, specifically red and white wine, I have whiskey, and I have more beer.
Whiskey for both of us, if you please.
Alright, here I go. Crunch. Spit. Okay. And there you go. 2 wonderful glasses of whiskey.
And Norka downs it, and I can see that the Core Master isn't used to drinking at all. This is pretty much going to be her first alcoholic beverage.
Okay.
So,
as a newbie, I'm going to give you this as a recommendation. You're going to want to have some water. And so, Veb looks to like a sink where he can like get some like a glass of water or something.
Yeah.
And then takes that and hands it to Norka.
The Core Master. Norka knows how to drink before. The Core Master never seen a drink before, and eventually you're gonna find out. Probably by the end of the session, you'll find out why.
Okay. He gives the cup of water to the quartermaster. Take your time, drink water, and then it'll be nice and fun.
And she does sign, and the first mate does some sign language. Obviously, you can't see it. Obviously, can't understand. But the core man is like, oh, and take food as well. Oh, good. As he bites some of food, drinks some water, and drinks some wine as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, drink some wine. Drink some water. Because after all, it's a good time for everyone. Shouldn't have to wake up to a horrible morning.
Uh, Cormac's like, enough horrible. Uh, she stopped to lures her childlike wonder to her bare reality, like, enough horrible mornings. I'm 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 from a country up north that's, well, obviously the Blackguard pirates are full of spies. Sorry, full of military personnel. I'm kind of
Witnesses?
different. I'm kind of different. I'm from a country up north that doesn't have a military per se. We just have spies everywhere. My parents were spies. My former lovers were spies. We can't trust anyone, and that's how the ruling class wants it. I got away from that terrible place.
So you're a part of a country that has a bunch of Stasis. Okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, Captain Norca saved me, or else I was willing to go out there cold to get killed.
By all metrics in which we know her, she's pretty decent.
Oh, Ty, just letting you know, I got a 32 for my stealth to get that noble.
I know I know. I'm about to go back to you in about 5 seconds. Actually, yeah. So you get to a noble, and you find, and obviously there are some let's just say less than willing participants hanging out in his manor as one
Oh,
of his guards, which is easily sneak by.
yeah, and I would be there for this just because number one, human trafficking is probably the biggest thing that crap hates. So yeah, we're just gonna sneak on in and right ahead to this Mr. Noble. Is he? See, at this time, would he be in his study or would he be walking around?
He's promised eating dinner, like, assisted by two maids who also, let's just say, don't want to be there.
All right. So what's going to happen is, thanks to the well, let's just say my little grow house. Thank you for all those seeds, Ty. Uh, I we more than likely have a little toxin that just paralyzes the victim for a decent bit. Doesn't hurt them, but they're paralyzed. But they know they're paralyzed, but they can't scream. All they can do is breathe and probably move their eyes a little bit. But they can't do anything else. So you know what, Ty? He's gonna get that little prick. He just little dart that just goes his way. And
Also, quick back to Brett real quick. You see the contract almost ripped in half, so you know who the noble is.
yeah. So as the dart is
So Fab could grab the contract if he wants to. But go ahead.
I would like to. What check would you like to make me do for that?
Uh, Let me check. Because it's going to be easy check since most of them are drunk, so.
Like acrobatics? Or. There's a lot of checks.
Crap.
so. Come on, Carrie.
I'm grabbing that. I know what a contract looks like. I am not going to let that be destroyed in my eyes.
That's right. Now I actually create a sheet for her. Thank God. Stealth or thievery. Pick one.
Stealth or thievery. Okay. My armor.
And you gotta be a 20. Sorry, you gotta be a 10. Sorry, you gotta be a 10 and you have advantage.
Okay, and I'm
Or
not wearing
carry.
my armor.
Swipe it. Swipe it. Swipe it.
And you said with advantage?
Yeah.
$18.
Yes, carry.
You grab the contract if you want to.
I do. Yoink! What is this?
I always don't say it out loud, or else everyone will know you grabbed the contract.
I have a belligerent drunken dwarf. He
You
doesn't give a
you
damn about social
you
standards.
you also have a very sober first mate.
That and a ponies that's just like sleeping in the corner of whatever room he's in.
But you swipe the contract, and obviously don't make it known that you got the contract. Anyway, back to scrap. You obviously
So,
secure.
so the nobles. So the noble's gonna get a little, like, he's eating there. The maids are probably looking very nervously, I'm guessing, at him as he's eating, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna get. What he's gonna see? He's gonna see me just up here. Actually, no. I'm disguising myself as one of the maids because I have that cloak.
Well, boy.
No. We already passed one of his guards, so I'm just gonna disguise as one of his guards. Walk up like there's some that he needs to talk to him about. Secretly talk to him about, and that's when he just gets a little prick. And as
What do you need to talk to?
shh, go to sleep, go to sleep. And that's when the other three shadows will appear. I'd say, and I'll just be like, grab him, get him out of here. And I'll look at the maid.
I see the two maids run, but not from scare. Run for freedom.
Oh, I would actually stop the maids and ask them if there's anyone else in this mansion or manor, whatever he has, that is in need of help.
One of the maids like, yes, downstairs.
Okay,
Here's a key for the hidden. Here's a key for the hidden area.
okay. What I need you two to do is to act normally. Is there an area where the guards don't normally patrol, or it's so lightly patrolled the guards don't visit?
Yes, the what you call it? The what you call it shed? The servants shed.
Here's what I need you to do. Get anyone that you know that is in this same situation. Quietly start getting them to that area. I will go down to that dungeon. And of course, this is when Scrap... Sorry. This is when Scrap will also get rid of his disguise, but he's still wearing his cloak and, hiding his face. And he says, showing them that he's not that guard, and say, I will work on getting the rest of them out from the underground area. Does he have guards down there, or is it just people?
A couple of guards.
They should be easy enough. Start getting anyone that you know that is in the same situation as you guys, get them to the servants area. If the guards try to ask you, say the Lord just wanted all you guys there, and you don't question it. Or whatever you need to do to convince them that the Lord has ordered you there.
Of course.
And say, now, does he have a time to where he likes to be secretive, or like he doesn't like to be disturbed? Is there a room that he likes to...
Obviously this time unless it's an emergency, and obviously bedtime.
And this is when Scrap will look at the noble as like he's getting properly tied up, gagged over everything, and that's when he uses the cloak and actually turns into the noble. He's checking everything, and he actually looks at the maids and say, "Does anything look off?" As he's showing everything from like the uniform to even his skin to make sure he gets it perfectly.
The maids go and start adjusting like his pantaloons, his medals, everything. You take some of the medals off the actual noble to give it to you because
Yeah, I can't replicate metal
or
on a
can't
uniform.
can't replicate medal that's given by the king and all that because certain
Yeah,
type
that.
certain types they say that's a fake medal, that's a real medal.
Yep. So as he's getting ready and stuff, it's like, all right. And as they finish him, he just looks and says, "How do I look?"
They clap silently clap.
Golf clap, basically.
Well,
All right. Look at the shadows. Get him to the rendezvous point. I'm gonna go help free others. Once you get him to the rendezvous area, you two, one of you need to watch him. The other two come back to the manor and just be on standby. So once that order is given, Scrap will then start walking as the Lord. He probably knew some basic info about him, like his personality and everything, so he knows how to act like him. And he's gonna go down to the dungeon.
I like my lord. What are you doing here? I thought you were there. It's dinner time.
I already finished. I like to have. I like to do some business elsewhere, and I will implore you to not disturb me in that.
Uh, uh, y- yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, we haven't heard from that pirate yet. Do you want to contact us? Do you want us to find another way to transport these lower class citizens?
Is he saying this? Is he talking to me like in a hallway or something?
Yeah.
All right. Does people know? A little background info. Does people know about this noble trafficking people?
On the fell nobles and the king himself.
All right, but he's saying this out in the open. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look angry and say, "Do not say it in the open."
Sorry.
How many times do I have to tell you? I will keep trying to get in contact with them. For now, we wait. They are probably late, and that is a good thing. Or probably not. I do not know. So for right now, let's not contact them and piss them off even more. Because they'll probably charge more. Is
Uh,
that understood?
yes, sir.
Good. He's gonna give him a pat on the shoulder, as you were. And he's gonna head down to the dungeon. Secret dungeon and use the key and start heading down into the dungeon. Is this like a stereotypical evil noble dungeon?
Pretty much, yeah. Like
Uh,
chains, women, children, men, pretty much almost all to starvation.
so how many guards are down here?
There's no guards actually in the actual dungeon. The guards are patrolling the the way to get into the dungeon.
Okay. So so they're all in very dilapidated states. So what I am going to do is have them all stand up if they can, or come towards the bars so I can see them.
Alright. Some of the men help the women and children to their feet. And they're they need food and hospitalization badly.
All right. So what's Scraps gonna do? He's gonna look around. As he's going through the whole dungeon, making sure there's no guards because he knows that they're patrolling. He's gonna make sure that the door is somewhat blocked, so that way he has a little bit of heads up if someone tries to come down here. And that once he knows that the coast is clear, that there's no one or no guards here, he's actually gonna get rid of his disguise, actually in front of the captives. He's gonna put a finger over his mouth, basically telling them to be quiet. He's gonna say this to all of them: I am here to help you. I cannot do that if you guys are not allowed or anything. We have a plan for this to help you get out. If you follow my lead, we'll be able to get all of you out of here.
They all nod.
All right. So I'm going to contact the shadows and ask, or the shadows that I have in this operation, and ask them if they already got the noble to his rendezvous, to the little capture point we have.
Yes, we do.
All right. How goes the situation with all the workers and anyone else who was, well, all the maids, servers, everyone? Have they made it to the their quarters?
Uh, they'll be there in another minute.
All right. I'm gonna. Is there? I'm gonna start looking into the dungeon. Is there only one way in, or is there another
One way
way out?
in, one way out.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna transform back into the noble. Once I put on all the medals and everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna tell everyone I'll be right back. I'll try. All we need to do is get the opening ready, and you guys will be good. So Scrap's actually gonna head back up out of the dungeon. He's gonna find the dude who's in charge of all the guards.
Alright, some big, brown, bigger motherfucker, like, aye, what? Actually, more Goldberg, like, aye, what's going, like, aye, what you need, sir?
Get all my guards to the main dining room. I have a meeting I like to put through. Pirates have been kind of stiffing me in their response, so we need to come up with a better plan. I need all the guards aware as well. Get them all
I,
to the.
I never,
Get them all to the.
I never trusted the Blackguard pirates. Alright, I'll
Well,
organize a meeting right now.
all right, and he's
And,
gonna wait until all of them, all the
and,
guards.
and rings a giant bell, pretty much saying, go to the meeting hall now.
Yeah, these are all for his guards. He
Yeah.
specifically said guards and anyone who. So not the servants and everything. So he's gonna wait until they're all there.
So all the guards are there, and they're questioning like, where's the butlers? Where are the maid? Where are the man slaves? Where are they?
All right. So the door is closed, and basically, like, I'm guessing we have the live or the dining room, basically wherever the meeting room is. It's closed, and basically they're waiting for me to come through that door. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. What's gonna happen is now is the other two shadows that I ordered to come back to Manor. We are going to start to blockade that door, but very quietly. And we're going to do it somewhat fast, so that way we can block it, so that way they have a tough time opening up the doors.
Meanwhile, that two I just rolled is how many hours before the coroner is like, well, I have a job to do, and she puts on her cloak of invisibility, and well, jumps out the window. No one can see her. So
Right.
she's so I assume Ved's gonna tell Scrap Cormaster's on her way.
Beb?
Vev, Kiri?
Do we lose Gary? No, we lost Curie. They got him. He's too drunk.
Boy. Alright, so I'm going to assume Carrie let you know the core master is on her way, and she has a cloak
All
of
right,
invisibility, so you can't see her.
gotcha. All right, so with me still disguised in the two shadows, we are going to start to quietly barricade that door so it's blocking it, so those guards are trapped in that room. And let me roll stealth to make sure we can get without them noticing. Oh God!
Oh God!
Uh,
So yeah, you
we probably
barricade.
moved like a couple statues or something that he had just to block it, and they didn't even like like it should have scraped on the carpet, but no, they didn't even hear that. So
So
once
all the
it is
guards are trapped in the room. Let's see how long till they notice and try to break down the door. So you have about 50 minutes
5 minutes.
50 minutes
Okay.
before they start to break down the door.
Perfect. That's enough time. Immediately, as soon as it's fully blocked, and now we know it's secure, I get out of my disguise and into my cloak and stuff. Make sure none of you, and I look at the other two shadows. Let's go. And we immediately start heading towards the dungeon, opening up the dungeon door cages, and start to help move people. And I go to the servants' quarters in my cloak and stuff, and I'll find the two maids that I talked to earlier. I'm guessing they are there.
Yeah,
All right, I'll say, good. Is this everyone?
yeah.
Okay, listen. Hey, and my guy's given a detailed list of where to go. Go through here, go underground. We need some people to help carry some of the injured. We're freeing everyone and getting out of here. The guards are all distracted, but we don't have enough time. Let's go.
Yes. Right away. As
And basically just start organize a mass secret breakout.
okay, so good news and
How long
bad
does that
news.
take?
So good news and bad news. The good news is you're successful. Thanks to the more heavier male servants, you got some of the people out. Bad news, you almost see as his Gary exits, you almost see a flash of a sniper rifle. The flash of the scope of a sniper rifle. She's there looking for the core master is there looking for the noble.
Alright. What I'm gonna do is as everyone's being evacuated and I see this, I'll look and say look at the two shadows that are still helping and say, get everyone to the rendezvous point. I have some business to deal with. I will contact you when it's done. And I immediately put on my cloak and start stealth running towards that where I saw the glint. So let me do another stealth roll to see if she finds me versus her perception. I'm guessing.
Yeah, and she's gonna have a very high perception since you don't know yet, but Legion of
Yeah.
Spy, so
All right, Ty.
she
Do your
so
worst.
she knows.
See what I have to beat.
Well, it's gonna be high. Damn,
Okay, I gotta
point
beat.
6.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah, all she was followed you and
Yeah,
tried
I'm
to
doing a
roll
re-roll.
and got out of position.
So let's see if this re-roll could do it. Yes! Thank God for a re-roll.
Yes.
So,
So she looks at first thinking someone's coming, but then like there's nothing, and she's sitting in a sniper position.
so is she laying down? Is she standing up? Is she crouched?
Laying down, covering grass. Your typical highly trained spy-like sniper.
All right. So immediately, what I'm gonna do, since I'm have her unaware and I'm behind her, what I'm gonna do is instantly jump onto her on like the pressure, like your center of gravity on your back. I know there's like a certain part on your back to where if you like put your knee on it, they can't really get up. If you know what I mean, Ty.
Yeah.
And she's gonna hear just the as soon as I get on top of her, she's gonna hear the shing of like my hidden blades up against her neck, and he's gonna say, "Don't move. We have this under control. We are freeing the people. We are on your side, but just wait."
Like I've been given orders to send a message, usually through the knees or to the arms. I'd probably gonna hit the his happy place. But if you're telling me,
Return.
but if you're telling me he's under control, I will
Look.
quietly wait.
Look through your and he's gonna like point at an area like with his finger, like move her sniper rifle scope. Look there, basically like where she sees the people being evacuated.
She just pulls out her what's it called instead. I forgot.
Oh, binoculars.
Yeah. Like
And I'll say, "Do you see what's going on right now?"
uh, she the captain would be very. I mean, my boss would be very happy. She doesn't know that you know the captain, so she just said boss.
And I'll say, "Your boss and I have more similar interests than you think. Right now, we have him. We plan on teaching him a lesson as well. Of course, we will give you your time with him as well. But my superior has more to gain from him. But in a good way. I will keep you updated on when and where this noble is after we are done with him."
So you're the one that Captain Norca wanted me to talk to. Interesting. Well, obviously we'll speak later since I'll be the only one left in this island after seeing the first mate leaves.
Exactly. And he's actually going to undraw the blade from her, and he'll actually slowly get up, and he'll say, "We'll discuss later. Head to the tavern, or not Orca's. God, what's her name? Why am I always forgetting her name? The
Enzo?
tavern that we work at. Yeah, Enzo. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Head to
Well,
Enzo's
Orca's her father, so.
I know Orca's her father. I just keep forgetting Enzo's name.
Oh boy. Anyway,
I'm a bad player. I should know when our pet GM's name or pet NPC is. But he'll say, "Head to Enzo's tavern at this time. I will be meeting you there."
she nods
And I
and gets back into
slink
position,
back.
but she sees her sniper rifle and loses her binoculars instead.
Yep. And I slink back, head back to my shadows with the evacuation. I'm guessing the evacuation is fully done before the guards realize what's.
Oh yeah. It's fully done. You have still like 25 minutes before the guards can break down the door.
Okay. I'll ask the maid if she's still there. Where does he keep his riches?
Oh, right.
You have any files?
The other
Any?
maid has the key for his vault.
All right, we need to go quickly. So I'll have her take me to his vault.
And
I just want to see, because I know the vault will probably have his money, but I want to see if there's any files or anything, any
but
paperwork.
say you see not only the money, but his files about where the farmland is, what deeds that he has, everything.
I'm taking all those people.
And some of the contracts that she some of the contracts that he wanted Captain what's it called to follow there and it is that rejected. And last one with a bullet hole in it saying send me another contract with this again and find a bullet hole in you.
All right. So once all the files have been taken, I will take as much as we can carry before the time limit. Like I'll say, like 5 minutes before the guards realize. So we have 5 minutes left. So we'll have a 5 minute head start, and take as much any other valuable shit I can.
Boy, give me a thievery check to see how much you take. I'm going to see you take the files first. So,
Yeah,
but
I
see,
take the files first immediately.
but see how much money and gold you take. So thievery
What do I
check.
have to roll?
Thievery check.
Hey, what?
Thief. Stealth check. Just give me a stealth check.
Oh God. Oh God.
All right. So you take about, I say, 75% of the stuff before you hear a last clap, boom, about the guards breaking out.
Yeah, they're trying to break down the first hint. So
Yeah.
immediately, all right, we're booking it. We get back to the rendezvous point with the shadows and the freed people, and what I will say to the people that we free, say, we are taking you to a place where we can help you rest, refit, and also get medical attention. Once that is done, we will help you with the organization on where to go. If you want to stay where we stay in our town, or try to find your families again, we will help you in that.
They weakly nod.
All right, let's get out of there, Ty. Oh God.
And
I
you
did.
escaped. And you escaped just as the guards are running up, but you have too much of a head start from the catch up.
Uh, I'm just gonna look at the shadows with me and give the biggest fucking grin as I pull up this giant ass money sack or whatever I have. It'd be like, motherfucker was loaded. And how is our captive doing? Being all bound and gagged.
Obviously he's awake, right? Like,
I'm gonna slap him instantly. Be like, shut up! You're annoying me. Do you want another hit of this dart? And as I pull out the dart, do you want another hit? Then shut up. And we
and so he captured Noble Abbott.
and stole most of his money and the files and saved all the enslaved people and all of his workers, minus the guards, because fuck them. Actually, no. That might be good because the guards will try to find everything, and if one of the guards find the open vault with almost all the money gone, either A, they'll be loyal and try to find it, or they're gonna fight over whatever gold is left.
I'm gonna give it right now. It's gonna be B.
Oh, dude. So,
but that's another thing for another time. So,
oh yeah. So what's gonna happen is I will get all the sick and injured people that we can to the hospital, to Nameless's hospital. I will contact Nameless beforehand and say,
Nameless, you're there.
Oh, need free labor.
I'll say, God damn, I'll say, catch you there, over.
Yes. What do you need?
Ty, how many injured people do I have? Like people that actually need medical attention?
About 20, mostly women, children, and a couple men.
All right. Listen, we're heading to the hospital right now. I need you to prep your staff. I got about 20 plus individuals, all various states of malnutrition and dehydration and possible other injuries.
Understood. And for the record,
And,
it's malnutrition, not malnutrition.
okay, shut up, alright? I just got done doing Ow, motherfucker. Click. So, I'll actually disguise as a... I'll just ask one of the workers what their brother looks like. like one, and just disguise as him, make it look like I'm just one of the workers, and immediately, get to the hospital, be like, doctors, quick, we need people over here. No, get the attention of the medical staff as we start bringing people in, and as that is going on, of course, the three shadows will secretly take the noble, take him to a separate area up north where I will be. So, enjoy, Nameless. Oh, and I would talk with the workers and basically let them know. For now, stay near the hospital. I will come back and discuss more after these people are treated and well taken care of.
Like, thank you very much. We wanted to get away from it so badly, but if we got away from there, they would have killed us on the spot.
For now, just rest, relax. I'll have people bring you food as well.
Thank you.
And I will disappear with the three of my shadows and take them up north. And William, you just get a click. Like, William, you there?
Yes, what do you need?
Package has been secure. Taking them over now.
Good. Keep it quiet.
And we'll take him inside Seawall's secret base at this point. And, we'll get him into one of the interrogation rooms, strip him down to almost nothing but his skivvies, and just, tie him up to the chair, hands, feet, even his head to make sure he doesn't thrash around a lot.
And this is the noble that is doing human trafficking, right?
Yes, and basically Scrap will be waiting in the interrogation room for you, but before you actually enter the room, Scrap will say, here, and he'll actually hand you the paperwork of his human trafficking, and also the contracts he tried to give with the pirates where they kept denied it, and especially the one with the bullet hole in it.
He'll quickly read through all of them.
Oh god, how bad is it, Ty, with his paperwork? I didn't even look.
He attempted to send hundreds and hundreds from what of let's just say free labor all around the world. Like I said, attempted, but the best let's just say black marketeers are the blackguard pirates, and they hate human trafficking. They were rejected almost outright.
We're not fans of it, but we also don't reject it.
So some of them was accepted by the Pearl Pirates.
So we can use that against the Pearl Pirates. But
your Ray was looking for the Pearl Pirates. They've just not been active lately.
Oh yeah. So Scrap will okay, William, and say, "This is all the paperwork I had, and we're able to rescue all of his staff and people trapped in the dungeon that he had. Some in very serious states. They're being treated right now.
See if you can't get them to join us once, out of gratitude, once they've recovered. They could potentially be useful. Worst case scenario, more laborers in the factories. With this one, though, I think I'm going to need to get a little bit personal with it as he reaches into his kind of technological magical storage bag thing, pulls out his surgical gear.
Hey, Scrap all he'll do is nod, and he'll open up the door, and basically give you like the usher in sign. As the three shadows that were with me are standing in each corner, just at attention, but looking at him.
Yeah. So, what I am going to do is I'll just kind of be humming a pleasant tune. And just, place the little rolled up leather thing of surgical tools and then roll it out in front of this guy.
Wait, what are you doing? I'm a noble. I keep this country running with my farmlands.
Wait, he's part of this country's farmland?
No,
No, he
has
he has
farmlands in
farmland
other
out of.
places. He just brings the food here and then charges an exorbitant amount.
I thought that we were not only food independent but massive food exporters at this point.
You are food independent, but it doesn't mean that someone else not going to say, okay, I don't have to bring food here anymore. I say that the countries I reap the benefits.
There are some scumbags like that.
So you're food independent doesn't mean the rest of the world is.
I'll go. Yeah. So you basically are competition as he starts looking around and then figures something and then figures something and then starts pulling out some very scary looking tools. They're dental tools, by the way. And then you go, no. Now let's take a look. As he, puts one of those things in that forces the guy's mouth open so I can kind of look at his teeth and I start inspecting them.
All I heard is you're forcing someone's mouth open.
Yeah,
It's the dentist surgical tool that holds a person's mouth open.
So I can start, doing a dental inspection on this guy's teeth.
Are you trying to find gold teeth?
Miraculous. And yes, probably a couple of gold teeth.
Okay, Ty, how well is this guy taking care of his teeth?
But perfectly.
Got it. Other than obviously a couple of teeth that have been removed and replaced with gold, but that's pretty minor in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Fairly well done. Very clean.
What are you talking about? The best doctors, best lawyers, best dentists in the business.
Oh, no. You had the best. We have the best. As I, remove that and start on with just kind of the general eye inspection. What he's not realizing at this point, I'm basically seeing how valuable he might be a test subject, but I'm not telling him that. So, you're involved in the people trade business.
No, I'm not.
Scrap will bring out the papers, slam it, or not slam it, but just put it on the table, away from, not covering the surgical tools, but, just on the table where he could hear it, just the little smack of the papers.
And once he sees those papers, he goes from joking to panic and rage at Scrap as he's trying to stand up to charge him. I said trying to. I didn't say succeeding.
So with that movement, the two shadows that are nearby, even though he's trying and failing, the two shadows are just gonna immediately press onto his shoulder on each side, like that pressure point, to make sure he stops moving. And my guy will say, "I wouldn't do that if I were you. Do you know how much points the human body has where just a little bit of pressure in just the right area can cause pain without the need of a sword or a dagger? But all you need is just your thumb or your finger. You just press on it, just the right pressure." As the two shadows are doing the pressure points on his shoulder. I forget where it's at, but you know what I'm talking about, Ty, right?
Yeah.
There's a pressure.
And you're immediately sits back down. Who the hell are you guys?
Scrap will just turn back to William and not say another word.
Say again?
Scrap's gonna look at William, but he's not gonna say another word.
I'm saying for William.
Okay. So
he just asks, "Who the hell are we?"
Yeah. Oh, William Shadowspark, leader of the Gearmen.
Oh, that second-rate outfit.
You're adorable. As I, him getting a tooth extractor out.
What are you, a dentist?
I prefer the term anatomist, thank you very much.
Like, and what are you gonna do with that?
Well, that depends on how cooperative you are.
Piss off.
You know, tooth puller goes in, one of the gold teeth pops out.
Oh, what the hell, dude? Don't you hear diplomacy?
Listen, I'm at the point where guys like you, if I'm coming down, I'm gonna treat you more like a test subject than a person to do diplomacy with. As I'm a very, very busy individual, as my colleagues would say. You know, innovating, making the world a greater place with technology over magic. And I'm getting more and more tired of having to deal with you old crusty fucks. So, I want you to tell me everything you know about your own operation so that we can subvert it or shut it down.
So you want me to tell you everything so you can put me out of business? What in the hell do you think I'm going to do?
Oh, you don't. Kraft's gonna actually key up and say, "Oh, you don't have to worry about money, really, if that's what you're thinking. I'm pretty sure at this moment your guards are currently cleaning out the rest of your vault.
You left my vault open?
How do you think I got this paperwork? You really are slow, my friend. Of course, we did take a lot for compensation."
I promise I didn't do this.
I say there's about possibly 25% left in your vault. But I mean, by the time your guards notice and everything, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 0%.
And I promise not to use this technique. And breathe in a bunch of air. And
Scrap immediately goes to the throat and he holds his throat he puts his hand straight on his throat.
you can feel heat coming from his throat.
I stick a
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. What breath weapon count as magic? I was about to say no.
Look at William and say, as I have my throat, I'm feeling the fire. Be like, he's preparing something.
I stick a fire extinguisher in his mouth and turn it on.
Oh God!
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's called a monocrete sprayer, or I can't remember what mono something sprayer. Yeah, it's a fire extinguisher. I literally go to the wall, pick up the fire extinguisher, in mouth, turn on until there's no more fire.
Oh.
And now that Nova goes from as strong as an ox to as weak as a kitten.
Oh.
As he pretty much shut down his fire breath attack.
I can imagine all the toxin in his throat now.
Oh, he's probably hacking up a lung.
No, he's breathing very heavy. See, that's more. You find out there's a half dragon. So the toxins don't kill him, but now he's weak because you pretty much shut down his main source of attack.
Scrapple will go at William and basically say, want me to let my hand go? Want me to let my hand go off his throat now?
Sure.
He's gonna slowly take it off, but he's watching him.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting a half dragon.
What do you expect? What do you expect the fire extinguisher to suck down my throat?
Oh, and don't worry, I got plenty more fire extinguishers where that came from. So,
But behind him, one of the shadows comes back into the room. They have like 5 fire extinguishers.
What you're working? What you work for the Grand Sorcerer? Trying to end the dragons once for all?
no, actually, at the end, I'm no fan of the Grand Sorcerer. I'm much more magic has weakened this world and caused it to stagnate.
Fortunately, dragon fire doesn't count as magic.
To an extent, it's magical.
What the fuck? What the hell do you need?
Start telling me about your little operation, and maybe we can come to a deal. Or more specifically, you bow to me, and we reform your business into something less obvious and far more profitable.
Like a dragon bowing to a human? That's the ultimate disrespect. You should just kill me now.
Scrap's actually gonna chuckle a little bit at that and say, "Well, if you are doing real well with your people really thinking you're a human, quite impressive."
Human, dwarf, elf, I don't care. Dragons are superior.
You are more advanced in certain ways, but I've noticed an arrogance that forms in the dragons and the long-lived.
I think my father got killed. The the dragon killers lived up to their name, and no, I am not mourning the man. He is weak and he deserved to pay. Is anyone gonna say anything?
I'm not pressing.
No,
That's correct.
he's
Uh,
he
so
really brought this on himself, and like I will just look and just he'll of course laugh with that as and yet for how mighty you are, you fell to this, and as Scrap brings out that dart again. You're
we got lucky.
Also, you're not the only powerful being I've made bow to me. You'd be surprised what I've gotten control of so far.
Try me.
should we just show him, but not throw him in it, William?
Oh, I do fully intend to show him how much control we have.
Are we gonna show him the fucking succubus?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because
So
and Elder
what's gonna happen?
Yeah. So we
What's gonna happen
basically pop Wheels
beforehand?
onto the chair.
Yeah,
We're just
wheels
gonna
onto the
roll,
chair
and we're just gonna roll him down the halls. Yeah.
as one shadow has a fire extinguisher on them.
Yeah.
My guy will get to the cell in particular and get ready to hit the lights.
Alright, it's gonna take too long because that'll be a normal 3 turns, so that'll be take too long before he regains his breath weapon. So you hit the lights, and they're like, and Mr. Abbott's like, what in the a succubus?
Yes.
Not
You
just one.
you captured demons?
Yes.
And now for the first time, his arrogance is almost wiped away, and replaced by, how in the fuck? It's one thing to kill a demon, and of course, or to have a demon fall in love with you. It's another thing to actually capture one.
Mm-hmm. And then I push him well in the chair, well into range of the succubus grabbing him. And as she's kind of, working her way, I go, heal. With a single word showing that I do actually control her.
And the succubus bows down to you.
I just look at the dude now. What is his reaction now? To see it,
Mr.
William
Abbott,
basically telling his succubus to heal.
Mr. Abbott now has to cornet face, if you know, even though that means.
Oh God.
Mr. is like, maybe we could work out a deal.
And what would that deal be?
Let's negotiate. What are your terms?
You'll fall under our general control. Your operations will continue, but changes will be made. You need to be a lot more subtle with your attempts to control.
And what about my farm? Wait, you're allowing human trafficking?
I don't have a problem with it. I just prefer it be a little bit more subtle. You're a little bit too noticeable.
I assume you're gonna take my farmland as collateral.
In a sense, but don't worry your pretty little head. We'll be more overseeing your operations as well as improving your operations. You've probably heard about how we've pretty much cornered the market on staple goods, right?
Yes, that took a big blow to my economy.
Now imagine what would happen if we industrialized your farms.
That will be interesting.
So, let's make a deal. You'll fall under us. We'll heavily invest in your operations, and we'll help you correct some of your issues, shall we say.
Fine. It looks like we have me a corner anyway. I laughed at my
Very,
father once upon a time. Now I'm
very,
in the same situation.
very good, very smart of you, in fact. No,
Damn it. As you were especially like, fine, we have a deal. A, a dragon bowing down to a human. I just disgraced all dragonkind everywhere.
and maybe think of it another way. Maybe you could see yourself as an innovator, the first one to work with humans in a more positive light.
He just has that grin like, yeah, whatever. So, where are you taking him now?
Well, I'm going to let him out of the chair. We're going to give him his clothes back.
Scarp's gonna lean in towards one and say, "What about his wealth?"
Let him keep most of it.
I can give him about. I did take about 75% of his safe. How much should we give back to him?
Give most of it back to him. Keep a little bit for the cost of the operations.
Yes, sir. Scrap's gonna, with the money that he has, he's gonna give 50%. So out of the 75, he's gonna give 50% back to him, but the other 25% of it is gonna be kept. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ty. Okay.
Yeah. So the noble go home annoyed and a little miserable, but he gets to keep his hoard, if you will.
Oh, we'll be making him quite happy.
And now, I guess you're mean with the first. Say again.
Scrap will look at William and say, after the nobles left, after we gave him his money and stuff, Scrap will say to William, as much as I like that now we have someone else under our thumb, I must say I am pretty hesitant about this human trafficking business, sir.
We're going to reform it into something much cleaner. If you get, we don't grow. We instead of directly grabbing people and throwing them into that life, instead we utilize it as a backbone for smaller petty offenses, things like that. Tie it into the justice system. Why have to take care of a prisoner when you can make them work for their containment?
Yes. So Scrap will, after that, he'll head back to the hospital to check on everyone, but I think William has a meeting with someone.
Alright, so who you have a meeting with?
Oh, no, I thought that's what you were saying, Ty.
Oh no, I'm not saying anything.
Oh. So yeah, Scrap's gonna just head back to the hospital after all that time. But of course he will talk before the noble officially leaves. Scrap will say, and don't even think about going after the people that we got today. If I even hear that you're trying to go after them, you will regret it. Is that understood?
I already regret it. But yes, I understand.
Good boy. And he'll head back to the hospital after all that and actually start checking on. And he's actually gonna find Nameless and ask for Ketsu and find him in the hospital. So where would Nameless be?
Nameless?
Nameless.
Sorry, I had to deal with my father for paperwork. What do you need?
Scrap's actually gonna go to you and ask how are the patients doing.
They're doing nominally well. Medical care has been provided as needed. Keep them stable. So far, it's just as mentioned before, malnutrition, not malunition. And other than that, it's been pretty
Scrap's
good.
gonna narrow his eyebrows as you said that.
Other than that, they seem to be doing well. A few restoration spells as needed for some, but overall, they will make a full recovery. If anything in critical condition, I have a few regeneration spells on standby.
Good.
I On a side note, the quartermaster is in the tavern hugging Mittens.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to her now after this. Because I did tell her I was gonna meet at Enzo's. So what's gonna happen now is I'm going to go to the people, to the servants and the people that are actually waiting.
Meanwhile, let me actually make a token for her. Well, official token.
And I'll go to the maids that I talked to originally and say, tell them, say, how's everyone holding up? Of course, my guy will be, he'll be a little bit disguised. He'll have the cloak over, but he won't cover his face. But, like, the cloak is over, so they can't really see his face.
Oh, by the way, before I forget this, do we do the usual check perception versus disguise?
Nah, not this time. He's more busy with other matters.
Got it.
So yeah, he'll ask him how everyone's holding up.
We're doing fine. It's you understand how, like, dude.
I understand. I like to propose this to you guys now, and then you guys can think about it. You can decide to live here. We'll provide you room and everything, and you guys can find proper work, as there's proper work here. You will be paid for your work. Proper work. If not, if you wish to wish to go somewhere else, we will try to accommodate you on that.
We're going to, no offense, we're going to have to think about this.
I understand.
Some of us have to deal with this for a very, very long time.
Well, do let them know that they do wish to stay here. They can actually work here, and they will actually be properly treated. I know there will be many scars that we will never be able to heal because of that noble. I'll wait your answer.
We have to think about this.
I'll come back within a week and a half, once everyone's fully healed and everything, and they have their time here. I will come back after to ask you that question. For now, rest. You all deserve it after what happened.
That we definitely will.
And now, Scrap is going to head to the tavern. Enzo's tavern.
Alright. Obviously, she's gone. She's gone. And Quartermaster is here. Hello?
Sorry, I was looking at something. What'd you say?
Alright, so the Quartermaster's here, pretty much hugging the horse and patting his head and patting the tiger that decided to take on, and the polar and the panda bear. She's just hugging our animals, talking, enjoying life.
So Scrap will, before he enters, he'll disguise him.
She looks like a completely different personality, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Scrap will disguise himself using his cloak as a different person. There's a random civilian model that he's had. He's going to walk up to her, say, and ask her if she's meeting with someone. Excuse me, miss. Are you meeting with someone?
No, I'm just enjoying the tavern, enjoying the music, enjoying the cute little animals and all those fun people. Obviously, she's lying, but
Oh yeah. Uh, I was told that I needed to show you to a meeting area. The person said he wanted to meet with you. He said you were here at the tavern. He wanted to meet with you.
that being area.
Yeah, I was told to.
Before she shifts to her military face, like, all right, let's yes, I am the
Uh,
yes.
yes, please follow me. My guy looks like just a regular civilian, just been told to go get someone. So like I'm playing up as him being nervous. So he's just gonna walk her up to the one of the rooms that have been reserved for me. He's gonna open up. Say, I I think you said this room. And he's gonna enter and wait for her to enter as well.
As she walks in, like, you can drop your disguise now.
And he's gonna close the door. Be like, he's gonna sigh, change back into his regular form, his cloak and mask, and be like, "God damn it! I thought my acting skills were good that time."
Trust me, what? If you're from where I was, if you're from where I was from, your acting skills are good, but if you're from where I was from, you can see that through a mile away. No offense.
So I need to pick up more acting lists. Got it. Fuck.
Maybe see face through Koshu.
Remember, she's from Nation of Spies,
Yeah.
so she knows cloak and dagger and disguise as kid and all that.
Yeah, unfortunately, no one can see through Koshu so far.
Yeah.
So he'll grab a chair and sit and say, "I will let you know what's been going on. We have been we're able to free everyone that noble had,
The captain will
and
be very happy with that.
and you can be very happy to know that he will no longer be bothering your captain or any other people for moving traffic and people."
That's good. I was ordered to send them Metro at this point on a sniper rifle and point out a bullet of which even you could tell has an explosive head.
Mm, very interesting.
Uh,
My my boss, he has use for this noble. Ironically, this noble was very willing to work with my boss after being met with the horrors he couldn't have thought. As you know, I think you already know, this noble is not just an ordinary noble, but
yeah,
also
half dragon. That's why I had this especially to build to make sure he doesn't heal, or use his fire breath as revenge.
yeah, he tried that on occasion against my boss. Led to a extinguisher being shoved down his throat.
Extinguisher.
Yeah,
And
yes.
for a few seconds, she reverts back to her kid personality. Like, ah, man, I would have paid to see that.
Oh,
Before shooting back to her military like personality.
oh, it was quite the sight, all right. Very funny indeed. Now, my boss has seen fit to have him work under us, though under very scrupulous conditions. He'll no longer be working under that type of trade anymore. Do not worry about that.
Mm. Well, if it wasn't for one more job, I would be sorry for not trying my new toy.
Yes, there's been a lot going on, but I do believe that to at least alleviate you a little bit, Scrap will go over to an area and pick up a bag, and then it will be 5% of that 25% of the gold that he stole from the noble that he still has, and basically plop it down on the bed and say, I believe this will be fair compensation to you and your boss for all the harassment that he has done to you.
I will happily give this to my boss when she departs tomorrow morning. Obviously, alright, so obviously the captain says you have a deal for now. Well, currently we're going to put all your contracts and missions as top priority. We're not going. No offense. We want to see if you could pretty much hold up your end of the bargain before we become was it privateers?
I do understand on that regard. Trying to get pardons for all of your guys does take a lot of pulling of strings, but could be done. Like,
Let's face it. Most of the pirates had now two regimes that fell or they can't stand anymore. Obviously, their military regimes and the pirate nation. Not a lot of people, including myself, the captain and first mate, or all the people on our island, not exactly ready to hop into another regime right now.
I understand. It will take time for all of it. Though I will say my boss was very happy to hear of you guys wanting to work together. And of course, he wants to make sure that you guys are loyal, and I did vouch to him that it does take time, but he is willing to trust you guys as well. And if you do help and show your loyalty, you will also be given rewards for that. As your captain can already attest to some of the stuff that was going to be given to her if she wants to work and shows her loyalty to us.
Mm. She shakes her hand like, for armed blackguard pirates, I hope we have a very satisfying partnership for now.
Crab will do the same, as do I. I am looking forward to working with people as capable as yourselves.
Now we have one. Now, now because of the blinding snowstorm up north, we can't send any birds or any messengers up there. So I'll be staying at your island, probably in a tent or hand away. And if you want to contact me, try let me know. And try let me know. And 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 I'll be right here. There's also how to contact my captain as well, because unlike the messenger birds that he sent to that fool of a recruiter, all officers have pretty much a back and forth stones.
Ah,
Obviously, as a corn master and crow's nest, I have one of the stones. As he pulls out a cloak and shows you it.
most excellent. Oh, and let us finish with this. And Scribe will clap his hands and let's see how this works. Yeah, that could be good. Some food is given out, and say, I like to finish most of my negotiations and talks with a little bit of a meal. Please, enjoy if you would like. As Scrap just starts
She
munching on
pulls
some
out
of
a
the
watch
food.
like, well, I have 30 minutes before my last client shows up. Ironically, she wanted to meet in this bar, so. So she happily eats her food, and after that, she waits for her last client.
Yep, sure. He'll head back out and say, and before he'll look and say, to a fruitful relationship.
For the honor of the blackguard.
And Scrap will don back into his regular civilian disguise and walk out.
And 30 minutes later, you see that client is none other than than the bard's wives. Like
Jesus Christ.
once again, all male and female focus are focused on her as she almost glides in with unprecedented, uncanny beauty. And walks up to, I guess, Scraps and Kiri, you still there?
Yeah.
Alright, she walks up to you, Kiri, is like, ah, those were some excellent meals. Thank you very much. And the booze is quite excellent as well.
But
Ah,
is there anything else then to give you for today?
I wish I'd probably order in a few seconds, but for now I need to perform a job. I assume this place is not let's just say what's it called? Holy.
No, not on Sundays.
So isn't so. And she looks around the room like
Veb goes like right in front of her, like kind of like kneels. Okay, not kneels down, but because right between her and the bar, and just like quietly like taps the table in front of her, saying, "Is this something that needs to be said quietly?"
no, this will take only a few minutes. As she pulls out a lute from her bag of holding and starts playing this heavily like this is what my husband teach me. And she started playing this heavenly song, like a song only angels can see. As you look around the bar, you see two of the customers starting to steam and feel pain. Like steam and still pain beyond their wildest beliefs. And as she sees like, oh, and I think your contract is right there, Miss Andu. Two demons. Please eliminate them. And almost
Hey.
hits. Huh?
Veb grabs the contract and says, "Wait."
Wait. What?
Once the contract is
There are
read,
literally two demons in your bar.
There's demons in your bar. Did you not hear that? This is different.
okay. Veb does still try to read the contract, though.
I will be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. So.
No problem.
Alright, well the contract says there are two demons we want to take down as fast as possible. Uh, they usually visit Enzo's bar. One of my wives are gonna play a heavily song that's only affected demons. That's only affected demons. Once the song plays, demons gonna feel high steam and feel pain. Eliminate those particular targets.
Oh God.
Signed up.
Mittens in pain?
Huh?
Is Mittens in pain?
She's not a demon. Or it's not a full blown demon.
Okay, she's safe.
Like,
Okay.
are you finished? I can only play this song
Yeah.
for so long before it starts to affect all other people.
Yeah, I'm kind of finished.
Alright? And almost immediately, Amsel grabs a small gun. Boom, boom. Demons go down. And you thought they were being just returned back to hell. Instead, they just straight up die. Like,
That's weird. Usually, when you kill a demon, they just try to reincarnate themselves. These one is it the song?
like as as she hug as as the core master hugs me, it's like, no. Thanks to our alchemist and my gunsmith, we came up with a way to neutralize and kill demons once and for all. As she shows off a couple of bullets that's literally designed to kill demons.
Would you mind, like, if you could, like, maybe leave, maybe like a round or two or whatever it is that maybe.
Sorry, trade secrets.
Aww. Even this pile of 200 gold?
Like I said, trade secrets. I still,
Oh, no.
I may be a goblin. I still look like a little kid, but I am from a military background. Well, so-called military
Fair enough.
background.
Fair enough.
Well, job is done. Thank you for your service. The former sucker was like, job
Uh,
well done as well. I didn't think you would
if
pull it off, but you.
before you go, if in the event maybe we need more further work from you, uh, how do we get in contact with you?
Uh, if you ask one of the gearmen, they contact one of the. She doesn't know you're a gearman. If you ask one of your gearmen, they could contact their boss, and he could and he could contact me.
Alright, so get in contact with the gearmen, ask them for the leader, and then they'll be able to get me in contact with you. Okay.
But I'll be around for at least the next 4 months before I return to my job.
Okay, then.
And with that, she sits down and just drinks some alcohol. Like, and now my contract's fulfilled. Give me your best stuff.
Of course! And Veb just starts bringing out the good stuff.
And Succubus, more than happy, pays her the money plus put the bill plus flips the bill for anything Web brings out, like a little bonus for a job well done.
And Mittens just, like, does some nuzzling.
Ah, good boy.
I,
Anyway, I'll be off. My husband will probably miss me as the former succubus glides off into who knows where.
yes. There's some jobs where it's a good. It's basically the Lord's best knowledge as to when you'll come back. All I
Like,
can ask is that you become home safe for your kid, for any family, especially if you have kids.
yes. That we could both agree on. Yeah, let's look around the room. And the core master look around the room one more time, like, um,
You know, between the
as
two of us,
she actually pulls in close, like, do you have do you have members of the South Street gang here as well?
Do you by that? Do you mean like assassins of the
No, no,
assassins?
no, 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 no. A former gang that was running wild
Uh,
and start like volleying until Pearl Pirates recruited them as permanent crew members.
they did frequent us a number of times. We kind of told them that no, we don't want to either pay protection, and we did not appreciate them harassing our customers. They did come in one time, and then
Yeah, you might want to deal with these two members those two people over there.
uh, I thought they agreed to leave us alone after we kicked their ass that one time.
Well, this is what happens when you join. When you switch from gang members to pirate crew members, some
Uh,
people get a little arrogant.
You figure you beat their ass. They learn their lesson. Apparently not.
This
And Feb heads towards the table.
like, aye, what you want?
So, I think I recall you two. You were here maybe a month or two ago?
Hey, we have we changed careers. We're not in that. The game has officially been disbanded.
Are you sure? As Veb like grabs onto like the edge of the table and just squeezes to where you hear like wood creaking, cracking.
Yes, we are sure. What's technically they're telling the truth.
Okay, how about this? I have a small job for you two.
I'm sorry. We already have another job for the day.
Sure, because I was always in the mind for more informants. But, oh well. And Vev just slowly starts walking away.
And they look at each other. One was like, "Let's get out of here," and leaves. Unfortunately, Scrap isn't here to try and warn William. Hey, two members of the Pearl Pirates are try to send in Emzo's bar.
Oh, believe me, Veb, he's gonna remember that. He will mention that to every member of his party, to Veb, to Scrap, to everybody. And go.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
And they
Seawall.
weren't willing to take a
Yes, sir.
job.
Apparently, I assume Webb calls you like, hey, I'm two members of the former Life Street game, Sixth Street game, now members of the Pearl Pirates. Just sat in Emzo's bar.
Have security keep an eye on them. If they cause any trouble, they get arrested.
That's what I did. I tried to offer them even a job as potential informants, and then they just ran away. Curious.
Remember, most of our crew is more afraid of Red Flag than is of you. Ah, so this the only thing left is the pirates departing. They get on this ship and they explain like, oh yeah, they explain like, yeah, this ship, and you see like for the first time you see the Jim Pirates ship a huge giant ship with steel force and with steel force that's obviously more let's just say better than the ones that Pearl tried to slap together, and a battery ram. And oh, that's right, his name
Just
was.
just double checking. These
Welcome
are the
back,
pirates
Nameless.
that we have working for us.
Say again.
These are the pirates we have working for us. Or which one are they again? I forgot. The one that we had turncoat to our side.
Uh, yeah, the ones that go that's officially working for you on contracts only, and the gym powers that's pretty much giving them rides
Oh, okay.
until winter's over.
Ah, okay.
Like, so, and is nice work is a very enjoyable working. Speaking of you guys, speaking of you fellas today, I can see my force. I see my core master going to stay here. Obviously, she has nothing to do since, well, we travel, can't sail the seven seas. And if you need me, you can contact her, and she'll contact me right away. Is there anything else you need currently?
Oh, question: who's there right now to see them off?
Uh, I
'Cause
guess anyone wants to go to see him off.
I guess
I'll
I
go.
will, but I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna use my natural ability to disguise self to make me look like someone spottable.
I thought your disguise self only worked for one form.
Remember, I also have the other item.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I look human, but I look like of a different authenticity. You know what I mean?
Ethnicity, yeah.
Yeah, ethnicity. There it is.
Veb takes a bath.
Breb takes
That
a bath. Haha.
yeah. That-
Obviously, 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 Bone Maul would take a couple of kegs with bucks with him back to his ship.
Yep. The number of butts he's given him. Yep. And no, I don't mean
And
butts in like some sexual fashion. You freaking perverts. Get that out of your
also,
mind. It's a
for some
unit
reason,
of measurement.
Also, I will be honest. Whenever I hear Bud, I just think of like Bud Light for some reason.
Oh boy, Barrow's there.
Believe me, I never drink that crap. If I ever go out and drink, it's usually either pure hard alcohol or Yingling.
Dude, the first time Trey Bear was 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 5 years old. I never liked beer since.
Alcohol is just a no go for me. Also, for on another note, is the first mate and the captain doing anything of note with the whole hand signal thing?
Yeah, yes, yes, they're communicating about going back to their island, improving their going back to their, first. They're going to go back to their island. They're going to improve their bullets that that the core master used to kill off the demons once for all, as well as getting as well as making sure the ship is ready in a few months. And to finish
So,
off, and the last contract is finished. Here's the money.
all right, and so for the quartermaster, she's the one that's making all the ammo, correct? The anti-demon ammo.
No, no, she's the sniper. You have to go back to their island to their alchemist and gunsmith to get the anti demon ammo.
So, how much of a day's trip is it away exactly for the island?
Unless you go on their unless you go on a gym powered ship, nearly impossible for 4 months. That's how bad the storm is. around her area.
Hmm.
But if you
I'm tempted
if
to
you
just
do go on
ask.
Jim Paris ship and you have permission, then it's going to take at least 3 days.
Hmm. I'm just gonna look at Seawell's character and ask if I have permission to perform reconnaissance with this with the whole hiding my identity. Seawell?
What was that?
My character's just kind of looking at you, and he's kind of just gesturing if he has permission to go along with him to acquire intelligence on the anti-dimming munitions.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, then. So, I'm basically just gonna. Do they offer and currently offer any slots for people to be hired?
You have to be foreign military. If you want to go to, if you want to, well, here's the thing. These are two exclusive fire crews. If you go to Jim Parish, you have to be a monk, or train a monk, or train in the temple they're training at. If you want to go to Blackguard Pirates, it'll be former military.
Um,
Or the cases of Core Master, and
my
something that's like a military.
I think my character was a field surgeon, so field surgeon is a term for military service. So I think that would work actually for the military service thing.
Like,
He's just gonna keep his like true identity secret as usual.
foreign military. Foreign military.
Field
Well,
surgeon.
we could use your help in the city. We go ahead for. All right, come on board. We'll check it. We'll check it out once we get to the island.
All right, and are they gonna try to make any perception checks on me?
Once they get to the island, they're gonna do a shitload of perception checks.
Yeah, the only thing they gotta do is just beat a plus 37, I think. Let me double check
Uh,
my. Let me double check my. It's disguise, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, plus 38. My bad.
Yeah, lucky the core master isn't going with them, or else she would be, or else she would have had a chance.
Had a chance.
Remember, she's from a nation of spies, so
Yeah,
cloak, dagger, hiding.
yeah, I
That's
know. But
literally what she grew up with for the majority of her life.
I'm kind of
If the
curious.
core
Do
master went
they?
with her, with them, with if a core master went with you, she had a chance to find out who you are. But since she's staying
So,
on your land, yeah,
so I'm curious. How much of a chance did she even have against a plus 38?
yeah,
It.
and
She has like a plus
all
20, doesn't
right,
she?
Golden update. The pirates are getting ready to leave, and Namus is trying to go on board to get the anti. Oh, that's right. You didn't hear the whole story. So, Namus, you here?
Yeah.
Not Namus. Golden, you there?
I'm here.
All right. So the last job, one of the succubus came in. So one of the former succubi came in to sing a heavenly song that revealed two demons. The core master pulled out a gun with anti-demon ammo and shot two of them dead. Not go back to the other world, straight up dead.
Oh, jeez.
Like
And
Web asked to see if see if the see if they could leave a couple of rounds for hey, do you mind tell us how this done? And Coleman was like, I'm sorry, this is trade secret. We can't reveal that information.
Oh,
So name's
jeez. So,
And
going to
even with a bribe, they said no.
yeah.
yep,
Even
and
she
so
acts
far,
like a kid, she's
oh
still
yeah.
well, quote unquote military. So
Field surgeons are directly military. It's an actual military role.
yeah,
It's just more medical than direct combat.
yeah. So Name was going to go about their ship, the Jim Power's ship, because that's the only state that can penetrate the storm. To go to the island, to go to the alchemist and gunsmith directly to find out how the anti-demon ammo is made.
Oh,
Yep, and I can
jeez.
either go invisible
Um,
or I can technically go invisible. I have a plus 38 to disguise. It's great.
Oh
um,
boy. So what about to say, Kiri?
we haven't really encountered a whole lot of these, but like as far as like demons go, their blood is it like caustic, like acidic, something like the xenomorph type acid, or
I will have to look that up, and not and if I don't find that answer that not come up within 2 weeks.
yeah, because that's just like in my mind I was thinking extra cleaning,
All
but
right,
extra
so
cleaning could
all right,
include a whole
so
lot more.
all right, so name it. So Golden. Anything you want to add to this inform? Anything you want to add, subtract? What do you want to do with this information?
Anti-demon bullets is what they have. Hmm.
Yes, a valuable commodity to research.
Learn it. Figure out what the metal is made of, so Veb actually can have an axe that can do so.
Well, we do already have training for our gearmen for anti-demon operations, especially our bullets. Because Seawall, what bullets do we use for our gearmen when it
Iron.
comes to?
Or is it cold iron? It is cold something.
Cold iron.
There it is.
Yeah, we have that equipped for our gearmen. They're also being
Only
taught.
works against lower level demons.
Yeah,
Yeah. The two demons
And
that
what?
visit the bar are higher level. That's that's why she had some core masters especially to take care of him.
and,
So, as far as we know, we can take out mid-level demons with this level attack.
and
Possibly
high
upper
level.
middle demons.
I am going to want to
Potentially.
talk to them. I have an idea.
Ah,
So
Well,
I was
technically
just
they're still in the
going.
dock, so if you want to talk to them directly, go
Oh
ahead.
yeah.
Darn, there goes my two
So my guy's gonna be in
dexterity
his
spying.
my my guy's gonna be in his disguise again, and I'm guessing the quarterback she already knows that it's me because it's the same civilian outfit,
Yeah.
same civilian dude, and he's just gonna like walk up and basically get her attention, signaling her to come here. He wants to talk to her.
And all right, she goes off to directs like, what do you want to talk about?
He's gonna go to an area that's somewhat hidden, so people can't really eavesdrop. And he's having his shadows like keep an eye out, make sure no one can listen onto this. And he said, I hear from some of my associates that you have something that could counter mid to high level demons.
Oh, my bullets. Yeah, of course.
As you know, we are also at war with the demons as well. We only have efforts to go against demons low level, unfortunately. Cold iron. We've been,
Yes, of course.
especially with our numbers and our forces, they've been trained well enough to counter these low levels. But it seems that the Demon King or Demon Lord, whatever the hell he's calling himself, he also has an interest in our kingdom because, for some reason, he believes that we have something that he wants, and that we should just give it to him.
Oh,
Unfortunately, he is delusional.
actually, I have an old friend that he pretty much he knows about your mission. He knows about your mission to counter to reduce magic and erase technology. He wants that for himself, so he can wipe up the Sorcerer Council and anything that opposes him once and for all, including us pirates.
He truly is a troublesome individual. really thinking that if he just threatened us, that we just give it to him willy nilly. Of course, he would never do that. But I'd like to ask you something. Even if it's just only me, and I'll talk to my boss about this. What, if you like to ask, what do you use to counter these mid to high level demons? I at least like to know what it's made of. And you'll have my word that this is not going to go in full circulation to where everyone fucking has it. Trust me, it would be stupid to waste that. But it'll only be equipped especially for most, if not some of our gearmen, to counter it. As we gotta make sure we have to deal with these threats for when the Demon Lord comes a knocking when he thinks he has the power to go after us. Right now, he probably knows our counter against the low levels. He knows about our. He possibly sees what we've been doing with our techniques and training. But if he ever figures out that we can't counter mid to high level, that will be a problem for us. I like to ask politely, if you could you please let me know what you use to counter these demons?
Well, I can't tell you directly because of the trade secret. She pulls out a bag and places 4 bullets. Like, this is my anti-demon. This is our anti-demon round.
How hard is it to make?
You gotta ask. Admittedly, you gotta ask our alchemist and gunsmith for that. She pulls out
And
another
you're
one. This one. This is what I was going to use at that half bastard, half dragon, and he pulls it down like this is pretty much anti-dragon rounds. This is a round to make sure resurrection, healing spells, everything that's healing does not work anymore. And he puts that down. And it's just my favorite round. My signature technique, which puts a explosive bullet. And puts that down.
hmm, very interesting. I see you have a lot to counter higher higher beings in that way, and I must say, very impressive.
I think
Would you mind if
I
I
think one of her friends are going to investigate. But what do you need? But what do you need?
can I at least take 2 of these anti-demon bullets? If I can figure out a way to help you out in your fight. As you know, our little nation has the capability of producing a lot. You have seen that we've become self-sufficient on our food and materials. You've even probably seen our factories. Now, there are some work areas that is kept secret that make better equipment that we make sure that the public eye can't see. If I can convince my boss to divert some resources into help making these bullets for you, well, your alchemists and gunsmith, they can still make theirs, but we'll be able to help supply you even more in that regard.
I
We have the
won't. Re-
manufacturing capability.
I won't worry you right now. You have a very high percep. You better make a very high perception roll. Sorry. What's it called? Roll.
Deception?
Yeah.
I'm not deceiving her.
I mean persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not like.
Yeah, I know you're not
Uh,
deceiving her. You're just trying to talk to her. But like I said, you can make a very high persuasion roll.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Thank you.
let's see. So that would be. So I have. So much in total. That was that one, but I do have points into it. So yeah, this is not gonna. 24. I can only get a 5. All right. My charisma's not that good. I put points into diplomacy, but it's not enough. I have to keep putting more points. My charisma's shit.
You might want to get someone else to roll that roll then.
That the only person that can help him in this case is Seawall.
You
Well,
might want to inform Seawall to see if you
Yes.
could
Okay. I'm. I'm
see if
going
you could
to.
convince them to trade you a couple of her bullets.
I will tell her if she can wait here for just a second, and I'm going to contact William. So yeah, William, are you there?
Yes, what do you need?
I need you down at the docks immediately and fast. We may have a way to counter mid to high level demons. Our pirate friends seem to have bullets that can counter them. But I need you down here to negotiate, to see if we can get a couple of their bullets to research and help them out.
I'll be down there in a minute.
So Scrap will basically wait for William and say, please wait here. My boss has gotten wind of this and is quite interested in this and lists to talk more actually face to face with you. Doesn't take him. It takes a lot for him to get out of his little laboratory. I'll just say that.
William
I
will
think.
show up pretty quickly.
So
Meanwhile, Nameless, you see the first mate like, we gotta go soon. Where where's where's the core master? Where's the core master to see us off? So you have very little limited time.
all right.
Yeah, and I'm just chilling, just being none the wiser about the whole his
Yeah, you don't. She
head.
doesn't know. The first mate doesn't realize you're a doctor yet. So
I
So
mean, yeah, field surgeons and regular doctors are two different things. Yeah.
so
no,
a shadow will lead
she's not
you.
stupid. She realized if you're a doctor, she's gonna switch her sign language to her her personal pirate sign language.
Yeah. Either way,
So
it's as long as like they don't discover that, I'm fine.
so yeah, William, you'll be escorted by a shadow to this little hidden alleyway, and basically you'll see me with the core master, and you'll see me give a bow. She'll see me give a bow to you, and say, "Ah, welcome, William. Sorry for
Ah,
taking your busy schedule out of the way."
you're the boss. I was wondering if there was a boss or not. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. I understand you have something of interest.
My collection of bullets over here.
Yes. Something that can fight back against demons. I'm
There's
sure we
also
can come to an arrangement.
Demons, dragons, anyone wants to use some raise slash some healing magic, a jack, explosive bullet, and my and the alchemists and my guns alchemists and gunsmith my irons is working on more anti bullets.
Let's make a deal. 26 to the diplomacy.
you probably need a reroll.
Yeah. She's low to the
30.
captain. Damn it.
You want my spell slot?
No, he got it. He got it. I think because Ty
Alright.
just said, "Damn it." When you hear a GM say "Damn it," that means
Yeah.
that a player has beaten something.
He had the mark. Anyway. I can't so it's like I can't actually tell you how to make the bullets, but if I just walk away to greet my captain and leave the bullets on here, it'll be an accident. Say again?
No one said anything.
William.
You all?
Yes?
She says that while she can't reveal the secret of making the bullets, she could she could forget to pick up the bullets and greet her captain on the way out.
Of course.
And
You roll high enough for her to I'll just leave the bullets. You didn't roll high enough to say, here's how the bullets are made.
that's still good though, Seawall. We at least we can at least reverse engineer.
Yes.
And Scrap will look back at her and say, "Thank you for this. This will help us in our fight against the Demon Lord." And I'll look at Will and say, "This shows that they are very loyal to us, even though she has her loyalties to her captain. She at least knows that we are both fighting the same enemies. Don't you agree, William?"
Yes.
As a first mate, as a corps master goes to greet her captain, it's about time. Like, like, be well. If you need me, let me know. We'll be back in 4 months with our ship. Like, for the honor of the Blackguard. For the honor of the Blackguard. And, alright, Nameless, are you still going with them to
Yes.
to Rhode Island? Alright, so
Yes.
you go with them to the island and and do anything. And I want to say this right now: the storms once the Jim Powers ship sees the gets to the storm, you see why everything shuts down. The storm is intense. You get to the island and there's literally a hurricane surrounding the island. Like
Am I
you
providing
hear
any
you
medical
say
attention
again?
regularly? Am I providing any medical attention regularly?
No, the gym pirates have literally reps alcohol to make sure they're not to keep their blood running. So yeah, Veb, congratulations. Your alcohol kept the pirate crew alive.
Yep. And I
So
gave him the 10 butts of alcohol.
so as you see the first mate
Mm-hmm.
perform some hand signs. You see a part in the you see a part in a hurricane, and you see the land. You go down
So
to underground,
exactly.
and they escort you to underground city, where as you go underground, where you see an entire city with freaking a freaking map heating up.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that's how they survive. That Melbourne pretty much heating up an entire underground city. All of it
Well,
are former military personnel. You have the gunsmith, you have the bosun's mate, you have the ship and drive deck as they reinforce it again. You have pretty much everything you need. Pretty much, like I said, an underground city.
Fuck.
What happened?
So I just heard an explosion. I just want to check it out real quick.
What?
okay.
And it explodes?
Yep. Apparently
I
hearing
want to
an
say,
explosion.
and this is probably going to end the session for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I at least do one thing real quick? Can I try to do a perception check on the see if I notice who's making the special rounds?
Go ahead.
All right. Perception.
This is going to suck, but I found out what the explosion was. It was
What was it?
my neighbor's septic tank.
Oh
No.
no! How bad is
No.
it?
Uh, my neighbors, they decided coming out with shovels and whatnot. I'm thankful that I at least have duct tape. and my windows are closed.
Yes, you. Ah, yes, you find the
Ugh.
Yeah.
alchemist and gunsmith. They're discussing another anti bullets. It was I can't think of right now because I'm thinking about the septic more.
Yeah. So we'll just
Let's go
put that
on
off
that. Let's
for.
focus on that. Let's focus on that.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
focus on the guns
So
thing.
so yeah, they're discussing more anti rounds. The only
All
thing they
right.
can't do
So
is anti high magic rounds because they have to compare to Grand Sorceress and she's well beyond their league. But they're trying to say,
wait a minute.
okay, what about
So
regular
right?
anti magic rounds? Like, oh that other kingdom thought that already. Okay, so we came out for anti dragon, anti demon, oh anti devil. Of course, I didn't think about that. So yeah, you stumble for them where the conversation what anti magic, what anti rounds are next.
Yep, anti-devilry and anti-magic rounds. Oh boy.
No, they said that you already beat them to anti magic rounds for low level, from low to mid level at magic users.
Yeah, and they were hoping to be at pot, and they're stuck at they can't advance further into anti-high magic rounds.
No, because they have to compare it to Grand Sorceress, and she could blow away stuff like that, things like that.
Yeah, it's not cost effective. So they're just currently working on anti-devilry rounds.
Yeah, that's what the
Like,
next. That's what the next project is.
and now I just need to figure out how to acquire the information. Thankfully, I have something called the Ring of Invisibility. Just gotta figure out the timing. Other than that,
Ah,
Especially when it's either the most embarrassing or the most awkward of times.
oh boy.
Like, all of a sudden, a whole bunch of, college age girls. They're all naked. They're in the shower. And then, um, remove ring?
Oh.
yeah, thankfully I also have potions of invisibility as well to in case I accidentally remove the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker's ring gets caught. Every girl looks at him. He's like, "Oh fuck!" Instantly chugs a fucking potion in front of them.
No, no, I just gonna drink a potion of invisibility
Glass and
so I
all?
can activate the ring, because the effect will persist. If one gets deactivated, the other will persist.
Glass and all?
I'm almost
What?
afraid to say that there's also a premise of what you call shop it here as well, for like a stripper shop here as well,
Uh,
for both male and female.
like
Boy.
co-ed?
Like I
So
said, it's an
maybe I can
underground
go through.
city. They want to
They need
underground
strips to
city
be
for former
fair.
military personnel. They want
They
to
need
they
strips.
want to make sure everything is
Unisex?
yeah,
Everyone's stress relieved.
exactly. Especially since after 4 months they're back on duty, fulfilling contracts and transporting both goods, legal and illegal, around the world.
Yep. Either way, there's gonna be interesting to see how they are gonna try. How will they even be able to counter me is the question. Also, like, should I roll the disguise self check?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because. All right. Do I even need to roll at this point for the whole of only the core master had a chance?
Oh, disguise self? No, you don't have need
Yeah.
to roll.
Yeah,
Like,
46. Jesus.
yeah, I'm about to say for the core ma listen, the core master isn't with you, so you don't need to roll. Your natural
Yeah.
beats all of them.
The natural plus 30. The natural 39?
Beats all
Jeez.
of them.
See, well,
If the
thinking maybe a little.
quartermaster was with you, you have to roll high, and you have to roll higher than that. Let's just say that.
So she's basically pretty. So basically, me and her are pretty equal then.
Like I say one more time, she grew up as a spy.
So yeah, we're pretty equal then because of all the magic stuff I have, and also the also more like a natural trait as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole kitsune thing is a natural +10, and then there's the old the sky's self greater.
All right.
Yeah, which think
So you see, both. First, the alchemist prepares a formula that's a mixture of holy magic, but something that makes sure that it sticks to the demon, so they can't escape, they can't run away, they can't do anything but sit there and die painfully.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the first half. The second half, obviously, the gunsmith is using cold steel and holy steel, somehow fused and combined to create pretty much the ultimate demon bullet.
And
Then
am I able
then
to view the
dips
process of
it
how they
in,
do it?
huh?
Am I able to view the process of how they do it?
Huh?
Am I able to view the process of how they do it?
Say again?
Am I able to view the process of how they do it?
Yes.
Yay.
So yeah, you see the process of how they do it is done slowly, but it's done very carefully.
Alright. And now all I need to do is just maintain my cover for the entire time until I run into the quartermaster.
Which is which she's not going to be back in the island for 4 months.
Yeah, and how often do they depart from what I've learned?
Huh?
How often do they depart from what I've learned?
How long they
Do they
depart? Well, there's a
yeah,
brutal
like
rune
once a week?
storm outside. Unless they have a reason to leave the island, they're not going to leave the island.
How long is the storm expected to last for?
4 months. You have
Okay,
to
so
give the
basically I
captain a reason to leave the island again.
yeah, so basically I'm just gonna be incommunicado for 4 months.
Oh God.
Oh god, that means you're going to have it. That means you're going to learn everything by then.
Yes, I will have all the intelligence.
All right,
This intelligence
so
is mine, TF2 memes.
ironically, I was going to jump 6 months ahead anyway. So, if there's anything you want to do for 6 months, now's
I'll
the time to
interject
tell
into
me.
that.
Um. Go ahead.
Like,
Hello. Simo?
Yes,
You were saying something, and then you
I'll
just kind
get
of.
back to you on that, Ty. Probably in text.
All right. All right,
Okay.
so I'm actually going to post on
Um.
Discord, like, all right, you have a 6 month time skip. So, is there anything you want to do between now and 6 months? Let us know.
Uh,
um,
Working alongside Scrap to build up the school for cooking and brewing. There's the farm, and there was apparently another farm. We're gonna
well, the farm that we got from that noble.
yeah. So we're gonna build up that farm with the idea of building it up, so that way it'll cover half of it is gonna be like grain, hops, wheat, and barley. The other half will be whatever it is that Scrap needs. Probably vegetables and fruits. Maybe a chicken farm.
Chicken, probably also like. Basically, we're having almost all types of farms, even a fucking goat farm, if we can get away with it. Basically, any animals that can create shit So like milk, eggs.
Yep.
For
chickens, goats, cows.
TF2. Oh boy.
Then with what I am going to be doing is, I think
And for their building
by this time,
and
I think.
assisting Sister Heart with the construction of her church.
Oh yeah, what is Sister Heart? What's Sister Heart? Like, is she starting to go more and more towards the building of her own church, or like, does she still need a little bit of?
I would say she's actually requesting someone to help build their church. So yeah, she's starting construction on it. But also on the flip side, once her church is built up, which is going to take about, what's going to start in 6 months, what's going to start the next session 6 months later. Sister, like Clerk Sailor sends another representative to her church.
So with Sister Heart, Scrapple actually, there's still, I'll say 50% of the noble's money that he still has. He's keeping 5% for himself, and for costs and everything for the operation. But the 15% he's actually going to give to her as doing to help with the church and any labor costs, any materials costs. Basically, that 50% of whatever that noble had is that he stole, that he still has, is given to her. And then also within that time frame, I think it would be done by then. We would then I think the expansion for the Gearman training fort that we have, or training ground, is now able to support 1,000 people per. God, what's the term? Seawall. What's like the term of like where you have recruits and they're like being trained throughout that before possible graduation, before the next group of 1,000 can be trained.
Well, it sounds like J-Rotzi.
I think basically like we can now support 1,000 people being trained at our Gearman training area, and we are working to expand it, but now we can support 1,000 instead of 500.
So I guess secondary school or something like that.
It's basically whatever. Actually, see, well, what's the name of the training area for the Gearmen? Have we ever thought of a name yet?
Not really, just the Gearman Academy.
Yeah, that could work. But yeah, it would be with that basically Ty. It's basically one giant area. We are expanding it, so it's gonna be like one giant fucking academy. Basically, like, you imagine Fort Bragg.
Yeah.
We kind of want that, where it has the school, it has the troops being trained, it has a large area for them to be trained. So we probably have, like, part of the forest as part of it, plains, a little bit of the hills, and definitely an area that's being used as a training range for artillery and machine gunners and rifle range. So that, I'm thinking at that time it would be able to support now 1,000 recruits coming through before they are, whoever that 1,000 can graduate. The snipers course is being upgraded to now they can support 50 Jaegers being trained instead of 20. And this would also help with Nameless. The medical area of the Gearman, the medical training area, would be expanded to now possible 250 per training instead of the normal 100.
And Nameless would probably be great. Yeah. And Nameless would probably be very happy about this. But one of the unused rooms in the keep further expansion for just pure distilled alcohol. So you're going to have like a whole bunch of pure, clean alcohol going in for the purpose of like antiseptic use.
Yay!
He just has his whole
Oh
area.
boy.
I would also like to, with that expansion now, Ty, with the 6 months, I am actually going to, because I have, how many do I have? I have in total 15. I want to get at least 20, but that's going to take some time. So we're going to look at the recruitment of possibly 2 more shadows. Because I want to expand it to 20. I have 15, but I'm going to take it slow. So we're going to look at possibility of 2 people that we think could join and basically offer them a chance to join.
I want to do one better for the
Yes.
shadows. After 4 months, once you could travel up north, you think, hey, if the quartermaster is from a city full of spies, and she defected, maybe I could get another spy to defect and join our side.
That is tempting. We do have to be very fucking careful though.
Yeah,
But
so
that hasn't crossed my mind before, Ty. It's just I have to be very, very careful.
because the quartermaster can spot your disguise like that. It might
Yeah,
have spies that have been in the game for like 50 years.
yeah. So it's going to be a very slow and very calculated process. Because what is the overall effect of the shadows? Like, is it still like a rumored thing? Is it? It's like, oh, we've been hearing these rumors, or is it like people know?
Thankfully, unless you're in like high level government or that fucking spy city, like it's rumors.
What are some of the rumors that have been going on?
Ironically, because the core master is like so well hidden to get out to hide, they suspect that you killed the two demons at Emzo's tavern. Well,
Oh
the
God!
Shadows killed the 2 demons at Emzo's tavern, but it's still just a rumor.
Push the blame on Veb.
Well, it's
God,
just
that's
such a rumor. If you want to confirm it, then go ahead.
dead now. No, that's okay. Okay, so safe to say we've been doing okay. Okay with that. I think for that purpose, we will keep the rumors going. We won't investigate the rumors, but I am breathing a sigh of relief that no one still knows the true meaning of the shadows. It's only a rumor, and that's all I need. I think after that, it's mainly just with the expansion of the military, expansion of my shadows. I'm just gonna spend some proper time with my sister and the twins.
Sorry to interrupt you. While in the bar, as Veb is working on that, does he overhear anyone talking about the shadows? Or at least trying to figure like some sort of like secret organization?
A few a
Book group?
few adventurers, but no one can actually get a grasp on who the shells are. But a few adventurers do discuss, hey, this is the place where that secret organization is, right? Like, it's just a rumor, but is it? I mean, we're adventurers. Where our little job is to investigate rumors or money rough than gold. So yeah, a couple of adventurers discuss the shadows, but nothing really concrete for them to sink their teeth into.
So, as far as like fishing terms go, they're getting like nibbles, but they aren't getting a bite.
Exactly.
Okay. yourself. Ensure the bar is clean. Mittens eats the bodies. And okay,
Oh God.
That's all right. So the core master is going to stop by the bar every once in a while to pet Mittens, hug the tiger, get some beer. Prunes actually enjoy life for
Hurt
the
is
first,
here.
huh?
Sister Hart is here.
Every once
Because
in a while, yes. Obviously, she can't drink, but she could enjoy breakfast.
yes, because after all, the Feb gave Snuffles to Sister Hart.
Yeah, so yeah, she stops by every once in a while to get breakfast. But the core
And
master hugs the tiger, hugs Mittens, and Prune's enjoying life for the first time in decades.
mhm.
So
And my God, she, every bit of coffee that Sister Hart gets, it'll be like Blue Maui, no, Blue Mountain or Hawaiian. Really good stuff.
this, all right. So obviously, you got 2 weeks to figure this out. You give you give the core master 3 jobs as long as it doesn't betray your captain.
Yeah,
You
and
have 2 weeks to think about it, so you can conversate amongst yourselves.
mhm.
Other than that, updates around the world. The Sorcerer counts as rebuilding their reputation just fine. You find out that the what's it called, that the Pearl Powers are back at full strength again. They've been recording games all over the world, and 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 Red Flag brutal training. And you also hear one of the power general and one of the other power generals is making his way back, called the forgot what it's called, the Scrapyard Pirates. You know Captain Hook in his hand, and actually the core master is telling you this, like, oh, I know Captain Hook is, oh, I know the story of Captain Hook and his hook hand. Imagine that with chainsaws, bucks, sniper, like chainsaws, like not sniper rifles, like shotgun barrels, swords, whatever you think of. Like Captain Ash, and yes, and yes, you can figure out what source I'm referencing, took his missing arm and transformed it into a weapon. He is not to be fucked around with. And it says it's you, Reb.
If he decides to try and invade this bar, well, that becomes his problem, as I will keep it safe.
Ah, well, hope he hasn't got any newer technologies. You know, like he's just a fan of rock. I like, I like the, I like the, I like the gym powers. They don't care what you are. If it's viable, they'll take it, and that includes your alcohol. I'll keep an eye out for you, but just
Just give a words up. Just give a heads up,
thanks.
if nothing else.
And yeah, so yeah, next section is a 6 month time skip, and it starts with with Bloodpike and Steelmore asking for help from the Gearmen. They're getting their ass beat by the war, and now they need help.
New contract.
Huh?
New contract.
Like we need help. Our pilots are far left or right because we're pretty much having rookie paladins fighting demons. But we'll but we'll get that another time.
Mhm.
Anyone have fun? Hopefully.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Fun. I'm basically just stealth operation.
Ah,
I'm just wondering what exactly so much stuff is going to happen.
We have
Information waiting to get its name
we have
is-
2 weeks to decide what else happens other than this thing you said. I have 2 weeks to figure out what other anti bullets that
Yeah, they'll even try to achieve. Yeah,
yeah.
because if it's gonna be an eventuality where someone is gonna try to attempt to get something similar to Seawall's tech or levels of inventivity.
Yep. And right now Seawall's 3 British rifles is
I
the
gotta
former
jump to
First
another game,
Lady.
guys. I'll chat with y'all later.
Say again?
I better jump to another game. Chat with y'all later.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
later,
Have a
John.
good one.
Yeah, Seawall's biggest rivals are the former First Lady, the Blackguard Pirates, and Jerkguard Pirates. But that's discussion for another day. Anyway, have fun. I'm going to play Disgaea now. Peace.
Have fun. Oh, Disgaea.
Yeah,
Nice.
the first one. I was about to make I was about to change the dragon to your name, Kiri. Anyway, peace.
Have a good one.
Sure.